Most people, when they think of engineering, they don't think of drawing right away, but actually drawing is the language of the engineer. In this design experience, we're going to help you develop those drawing skills, the most important language of the engineer. Drawing can be divided into three categories. First, the referential sketch, a type of shorthand sketch to record a design concept. Second, the preparatory study, a series of drawings that begin to elaborate a design and work out finer details. Third, the definitive drawing, the final design, usually computer drafted. Listen to how the French engineer Fred Labbe describes his different types of sketches.
I think the sketching I do falls within three categories. The first category is when I'm in a meeting. I tend to grab any piece of paper I have on my sketchbook and to draw what I talk about in support of what I'm trying to explain. Those sketches are normally very rough, very quick. Well, I might do one, and then I might do another one right after. And I don't normally tend to keep them, but they are mostly used in support of what I'm trying to explain. The second category is when I talk to myself, when I'm trying to reflect on something to support the development of an idea. So I tend to sketch in my book, and those sketches often mean something to me, but someone else won't really know what they are about. It's mostly for my own use to either play with an idea or record a thought process. And the third type is a polished sketch. I normally finish that off on the computer. There's a careful choice of colors, normally decisions about what's important to bring forward, what the background should be like, to relate what I'm talking about to the rest of the project.
In May 2014, I held a book launch party in the eQuad courtyard. This space has long been a topic of dispute since it's generally unused. The CE department in particular has discussed alternatives for increasing its use, including using it as a tinkering space. The book that we released was on shell structures for architecture. Naturally, I thought it would be appropriate to have a shell structure erected in the courtyard and asked our graduate students to design, make and construct one. We will see how all three types of sketches were part of the design process. We see that, in this step, Youssef not only considers the various constraints, but is also trying to establish the general basis for the structure. Here, Youssef starts refining the details of his original concepts, finalizing the exact form of the triangular module. These computer-drawn images convey important details and are meant to be informative to a larger audience. In the design experience, we're going to ask you to focus on looking rather than focusing on the types of drawings we've been showing you. Recording what you see is eventually going to help you execute any of the types of drawings we've been showing. Be sure to browse through the videos and example sketches we have compiled for you on NovoID. Of course, simply reading through these materials will not improve your drawing skills. We encourage you to keep looking at the world around you and draw anything you see as a way to understand your environment.